If there's one thing I hate in Minecraft, it's building houses. Not structures, not storage systems, not farms, because I actually love building farms, but houses. I built this house within the first 20 days of my world. We are currently on day 349, and I have not touched it in over 330 days. Now, when you think of a starter hardcore house, you think of something magnificent, beautiful, huge, and this is what I have. I'm gonna be honest, I had to look up a tutorial on how to build this because there's something about pre-planning every tiny detail of a house and the block choice and the size and the dimensions that it just overwhelms me, and I say nope. But it's convenient because while I don't like building above ground houses, I absolutely love creating underground bases. And so that's exactly what we're doing. We are going to be creating the ultimate underground base in my hardcore world. And as you may have guessed it, this house is going to stay exactly just how it is. But we're going to be having some sort of secret entrance. This isn't final, but we are going to be having a secret redstone entrance to get into the underground part of the base. So let's get to it. Now, my underground base is going to have three main components. The first one being a new and upgraded bedroom because, well, my current one is like 10 blocks big. The second being a fully automated storage system that will house upwards of 1 million items. And the last one, I'm going to leave a blank canvas for any small micro farms I want to put in my base. So that way they can be running virtually 24/7. And oh, we're going to be building a few of them today. I didn't light it up. I forgot I'm on Fulbright. I mean, hey, that works. All right, let me actually get a music disc. We can snipe him. No. Yes. What disc? No, we got the worst disc in the game. Like, listen to this. Dude, it's a soundtrack to a horror movie. Exactly what I'm looking for. Oh my God, I'm gonna die trying to destroy. Okay, all right, back to digging. Hey, sorry to jump scare you, but quick announcement. My Minecraft server, the Pawn MC, is launching its brand new Skyblock season today. You could join on Java or Bedrock. It's gonna be super hype, and if you don't believe me, watch this trailer. All the info on how to play down below in the description. I'll see you on there. All right, we have a lot of room to play with, but it feels so claustrophobic. So let's make this more of a dome than a circle, or I guess a sphere. Now that the area is all cleared out, it is time to get started on the first room, which is going to be my bedroom over here. All right, listen, my interior decoration skills have never claimed they're the best, but I'm like, this is turning out so far. The vision's coming along. And I don't think this is a circular hub going into a square room. I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Some of you out there might have a problem with it, but it's my bedroom and I don't. And listen, if you guys thought I forgot, we don't forget. Every episode, I've been building a house over here on this side of my village to store different mobs, but we're doing something a little bit different for the mob in today's episode. As a while back, I found this dog over here, made him my friend, and he's just been sitting over here for I don't even know how many days. So he's getting his own house inside of my house, so we won't be building him a villager hut because he doesn't belong with the other animals. He's special and he doesn't have a name. So the most liked comment on this video, or just the best name that you guys suggest, I will name this fella, this pupper right here, in the next episode. All right, and home sweet home for Mr. Unnamed Dog, not unnamed for long. And I like how the bedroom is coming along. Welcome to my new humble abode. We have an enchantment table over here. If I ever need to enchant an inrod, I can't do that, but I wish I could. We have our dog house, which I think actually looks really nice in here. Some storage, just one chest right here, because we have a full wall of storage over here. I mean, we're gonna have a whole storage system in this place anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Some foliage to give this room some color, if I ever need to smelt stuff, and then we just chucked, workstations in. If I ever get another disc, that isn't, 11 or 13, whatever the one is through coughing. We can play that right there. We have a lodestone, which I spent a whole netherite ingot. Okay, that sounds crazy. On the block, because I'd never seen it before. I'd seen it, but I've never used it. So, full set of armor in case we, died, we respawn in hardcore, of course. Like, that's gonna happen. And then our triple wide bed. So, I can actually choose which bed I'm feeling. If we're getting a little spicy, hey, we can choose. And I just realized this isn't symmetrical. And now it is. All of our problems have been solved. Now, I'll probably save decorating this area for last because I want to see how I decorate the other areas first, how I theme them. But next up, we have what I'm not looking forward to, and that is making this fully automatic sorting system. Alrighty, now, this is either going to be working out really well in my favor or really poorly. I think I'm making this to where it can be expanded in the future because I have a lot of items that need to be sorted, but not so much to the point where I need to build the world's biggest sorting system. So basically each one of these rows right here will sort 20 items. So 40, 80, 60. Wait, that's not math. 120, 160. And then if I want to in the future, I think I can just make a second layer on top or below. And that might be tricky, but I think I will have a long ways to go until I actually have like 160 items I need to sort. So honestly, my main concern now is just getting enough wood to place all these chests down because these are going to be double chests stacked 4 tall. So yeah, we still have some planning to do. Sorry, the light's off. We have a big problem. I just got on the world today, waking up, grinding, and I needed to get an efficiency 5 book so I can insta-mine my beacon. All my villagers are zombified. This has happened like 3 times. I don't have the potions, so I'm just legit naming all of my villagers. Because if you name something, zombie villagers can despawn. And if they despawn, that's an even bigger problem because I worked so hard to get these. So at least now they shouldn't despawn, but it wasn't this zombie. A zombie must have walked in here and like hit them from the front. But like, is this not lit up? It's literally, how did they, I don't know. I'll get this fixed up, turn on my lights so I can get an efficiency 5 book. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think we're good. They're all shivering their timbers. We have a little bit of gold left to get our one last golden apple. And I don't think I have any more apples left. I don't have any farmers either. I have a tree farm, and I could use the tree farm to make oak trees, but seems like a lot of effort. Oh, I have 52 apples. I knew I had them somewhere. Okay, this looks terrible. I'm aware of that fact. But we now have an iron door and no way in unless you go through this iron door. I will fix this, but like, I just don't know. I was supposed to be open and fun and exciting, and now we have our villagers back. Now I'm stuck, dude. I didn't even make another button, dude. Oh my god. We can now insta-mine with our other pick. Let's go. Okay, I think all of the room has been cleared out. Just need to put in the chest, the redstone, design it, do literally all the hard work now. Or no, that's the easy work. Just kidding. And we are done with the chest, and I have blocked myself in here. Dude, this might be too much. This is a lot of chest. Holy crap. And we are done with the chest, and I have blocked myself in here. Dude, this might be too much. This is a lot of chest. Holy crap. Now I have to make like 1,000 or something hoppers, but I don't even have the iron for that. And we are back at the wood farm. And a little trick for you Java players out there. If you press F3 and T while you're AFKing a farm, watch this. Oh, no hands, no auto clicker. I go watch some YouTube. All right, well, what are you? Anyways, you just wanted to see me place the hoppers. We have 6 stacks of hoppers, and I want to see. I think this is only one side, and we have 8 sides to do, which will mean like 4 double chests of hoppers or something insane. Oh no, I could have done my math completely wrong. Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm an idiot. I did my math really wrong, which is good because I got really scared. So we're gonna need 2 more hoppers up there for each row. And wait, I didn't even finish placing these chests. What the? Yeah, I think each side is gonna require around 2 stacks in total of hoppers for both the sorting system and to put things into their chests, which really isn't that bad. I might have to go mining for the first time in like 200 days on this world, but you know, we get to switch it up a bit. And look, we can start things off right now. We're gonna pillar up using some hoppers, and we're gonna get 2 iron, which is not even enough to make half of a hopper. Okay. All right, so that was like half a double chest, and we got pretty much half of the storage system done. Then let's see, what do we got cooking over here? Our small but mighty iron golem farm. Ooh, that's enough for like 2 stacks of hoppers, but we need more. Back in the old mining caverns. So technically I need to mine. My iron farm produces like 300 an hour. So if I can mine more than 300 an hour, okay, we're already at 47 and 22 seconds. So, okay, I think we're gonna be able to do that one. All right, we secured, I think 11 stacks, and I'll smelt those in a minute. But I'm gonna get a few hours of AFK in while we go hit the gym. Not only were the gains acquired, but it looks like a huge chunk of iron was as well. So let's get back to it. Now that we basically have all of the hoppers in place, it's time to lay out the groundwork for the redstone. And I have like 4 pieces of redstone to my name. So we're also gonna have to go mining for that because my raid farm doesn't produce nearly enough redstone to consider farming it. All right, I think this should do it. Now, item sorters are fairly straightforward. We have a comparator heading out facing away from the chest, and then you put a hopper going into the comparator. This is where we're going to put whatever items we want to be sorted into this little row of chests right here. Obviously, we're going to do that in a little second. You then take redstone dust, place it like so, and then we need a repeater facing towards the block, and then we put a torch right here, so that whenever items that want to pass through are detected or allowed to pass through, this torch, because if we put stuff in here, oh, well, it's not supposed to do anything. It is blocking, or it would be blocking. I'm breaking the system trying to explain. It powers this block, which makes it so that this hopper cannot pass items at all. But once the correct item flows into this, then it's like, oh, cool, dude, you can go ahead. And the items start flowing. So it's a little complicated, but I literally just have to copy and paste this design, which I'm so happy about. Usually redstone's pretty complicated, but for this one, it's just copy and pasting over all like 160 items that we're going to be sorting through these chests. Okay, that should be the last hopper in place. And to test this out to make sure my system has no holes in it, we're going to go on this side, and we'll be putting in a shulker unloader in just a second. But for now, we're going to put in 1 piece of steak, and this piece of steak should, in 3 to 5 business days, pop up right here in this chest. Now we wait. It didn't show up. We have a problem. I have to go and check like 150 hoppers and see which hopper it's in, or alternatively, could put steak in here and just check it along the checkpoint. So if it makes it to this, okay, well then this section is good. Okay, I'm a genius. If it makes it over here, then this section is good. Okay, it made it. And then we run, try to beat the hoppers because hoppers are pretty fast. We're gonna go over here, see if it makes it over here. Oh, that was crazy time. Okay, so it made it right there. Oh, we found the problem somewhere. Where is the steak getting stuck? Oh my, I had this hopper. What? I just misplaced. I didn't even do anything wrong. I just missed. Okay, one more time, one more piece of steak. Run it up. See if we're doing everything right here. The steak has arrived, which means we are able to start finalizing the storage system. Let's get to it. All right, now we are whipping up the shulker unloader because we have 2 ways to deposit items into this system. Okay, and I think this is good. I don't even know how it works, but it's a shulker unloader. Empty shulker, or no, items go here, empty shulkers go here, and we're actually putting in an item elevator, so that way, let's say I come back from a big mining trip and I didn't use a shulker, I can open this chest, put in all my random items in inventory, or if I have shulkers, I put the shulkers in here, they go to this system. The other items go up and about. They'll all end up going into the system, but you just got to get a little bit fancy with the mechanics. And then the cool thing is the empty shulker boxes are actually gonna be going underneath and to the other side. So any blocks that can't be sorted get put in this chest, and the empty shulker boxes I will have spit up basically just right here. And here we have a very simple silent item elevator. So if we put any items in here, oh, there we go. As you can see, all the torches are flickering on and off, and it is a little slow if I'm gonna be honest, but at the end of the day, I'm in no rush. But I like this way more than hearing all of like the click, click, click when it goes up and all these droppers are firing it into a water stream. So it's silent, it's nice. And for the 8 millionth time this episode, we are out of iron. But man, this iron golem farm has been so clutch. I love having it right next to my base because even it's just a stack, but I just collected it like 15 minutes ago. It makes so much iron when you're not even thinking about it that like you're really never technically out of iron if you just have one at your base. And we have one last item elevator to build on the other side so that we can get the empty shulker boxes without having to worry about manually doing that. Put diorite in, and it should be in this chest. So while it doesn't, we can't completely hide the redstone. You see a little bit right there and some down there. I still think this looks pretty good. And then, oh yeah, this looks ugly. All right, but now it can be hidden whenever we decide to slap some blocks here. So we are literally done with all of the functionality of this. Shulkers, items, empty shulkers, extra items, and now we just have to sort 150 items. Okay, this has taken forever. Over, I think like 140, maybe 150 items being sorted. There's still some chests we haven't used because I want to leave them open for items later on that I might end up collecting or sorting. And then I know I'm missing like some crops here and some wood types. But for the most part, we've got all of these items sorted. And in some instances, like I'm not going to sort iron bars, but that's why I have this overflow chest. So I'll put everything in here, and then anything that's left I'll have to manually sort into chests, which I'm more than fine doing because at the moment I manually sort every single thing in the game. But we are almost done. We're on the final stretch, and then we can pretty this place up. Now the other problem I'm realizing is what do I do with this storage room? Like, I literally won't have a single item left in this storage room. So what do I do with it? Do I turn it into another building? Do I repurpose it? Do I just leave it be? I honestly have zero plan to this. So if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section because we're clearing this thing out, as you can see, because once again, we will at least be manually sorting the rest of the blocks that we don't have the space to auto sort. And this should be the last of it from the old storage system. And you know what, for fun, I could put the stone right in here, but we have a shulker unloader for a reason. So this bad boy, as you can see, is gonna get to work. There we go. It's a little slow, but I think for now we should be good. And we can finally decorate everything. Okay, pretty simple decorative wise. Just have some nice wood accents on the bottom and did pretty much I guess the same stair thing from the ceiling as the floor as well. For this middle, I have really no clue what I'm doing. I'm just trying to somehow make this beacon part look cool, which I think it already looks kind of cool, keeping it glass, adding at least some color because it's just brown, gray, basically all there is to the room right now. And I was thinking about doing a modern design for this, but modern usually requires a lot of quartz and a lot of concrete, which I have neither of. And since this project has already taken me way longer than expected, I'm happy pretty much sticking with the same theme as the bedroom, but I can taste the finish line. We are almost there. All right, and that is the completed storage unit. And as long as I didn't butcher my math, this should hold around 2 million items like I suspected. And all this is gonna feel so good. Oh, okay. Now we are done with the entryway. We'll chuck in some lights right here. And I think all that's left is phase 3 in this area, which I think we're all seeing a very clear theme here is stone and wood. It's just clean. It's simple. I don't have the other materials. So I'm thinking whole floor is going to be a textured stone, cobblestone, andesite mix. And then the walls to the roof, thinking maybe dark oak or maybe spruce. Just don't change a single thing about this. Well, we'll get to that. But for now, we need to worry about this over here, which is going to be where we're going to be chucking in a bunch of farms and auto farms. So the first one we're going to be building up on the right-hand side is going to be a rather small, rather condensed sugarcane farm. And then on the, oh, we don't have haste too. God dang it. On the left-hand side, we're going to be chucking in an automatic wool farm that creates, or I guess harvests, every color wool that there is in Minecraft. And we have ourselves a sugarcane farm. Sweet. I don't think this will produce a ton per hour. This is not the world's most efficient farm, but similar to the iron farm, this works off the model of it's always going to be on because I'm always basically at my base. So I'll always be eating free sugarcane as long as I'm here. Now for the next farm over here, we have a sheep farm, and I have no clue how I plan to make this. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this farm has two sides. So it looks tiny, but never judge a book by its cover. All right, so there's 16 different dyes in Minecraft, and so each sheep is gonna have one of the dyes. And there's 16 stone blocks here, so I think there should be one sheep per pin. We put in the observers, we put in the dispensers, get all the shears. You guys have 99% seen this sheep farm, so into YouTube editing. Boom, rainbow sheep farm done. We just have to go back here and add in some dispensers or to shears to each one of these dispensers so that we actually, yo, what? Yeah, turn back around, buddy. What are you looking at? And with like the very last of my iron, can fill this back up, check down here, and colored wool. It's amazing. Every color in Minecraft, every time the minecart comes around. Oh my, it's actually kind of freaking stacked right now, dude. What the? Anyways, that's a problem for another time because we have one last thing to do. No, it is not make any more farms. It is make this area not look so bad, and I have the perfect idea. We're gonna turn it into a lush spruce forest biome oasis thing. Lots of color in here because all these builds so far have been like pretty one-dimensional. It's just stone and wood, and I'm kind of tired of that vibe, so we're gonna change that up and also add in the water elevators. It is done. After, I think, 20 hours of work, my underground base complete with a 2 million item storage unit, a humble abode for myself and the dog you guys are gonna name, and a soon-to-be hallway filled with nothing but the best automatic farms in Minecraft. Already producing a good amount of stuff. It is finally complete, and I absolutely love how this turned out. If you guys did as well, then make sure you smack a like and don't forget to subscribe because the next episode is also going to be a certified banger. You can check these other episodes out if you're bored, and I'll get to the next one. Deuces.